EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And it's caught. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go, son. Go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Monday. Here we go. Sit high.
Now it's Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's not often that you see one of those big tight ends get overthrown in the end zone, but we just saw it happen.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Throwing is Hurts. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. A choice to make. You're on the road. You're going to take the 3. You're so close to the end zone.
Well, you know what the book says. You know, that mythical book about what to do in certain situations. Road team, it says be aggressive. Go get a touchdown. Don't play for a field goal. I say keep that book open and do it.
It'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. We're good.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. An out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Easy. Hey, 551. Right.
Here's Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, son. Go.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Justin. Angel. Tonight.
Play action. It's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mayday. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jalen Carter able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Here we go. West right sit. Tonight.
Now Fields. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Hey, Cam. Here we go, son. Go.
Back to throw. Fields over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. EQ. Sit high.
A shotgun snap. Fields. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Barkley. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Up. Tonight. Test. Butt straight. Tonight.
From the 50, here's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. And he's got it. So they tried for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Seahawks 10.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Pushing his way through. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Barkley, inside handoff. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. They go play action with Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is taken at the 10. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
You got it. Here we go.
Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know
it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
From the 36, Fields. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Here we go. Hey, Chan. Out, let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Sit high.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Hey, Ken. Sit high.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Rolling to his right.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here we go. Good. Sit high.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Easy. Right.
Operating from the gun. Fields flushed out right.
He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Fields trying to throw for it.
Forced out to his left.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for two, when to go
that
for
chart.
one. Play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw. Fields steps away to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Fields repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Flush to his right.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He completes this to Walker. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun. Fields being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Justin Fields taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. EQ. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. An out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down.
Extend. Here we go. Good. One strike. Sit high.
Here's Fields.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
11. Here we go, son. Delta. Right.
Now Fields.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A strong running. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
Well, what a game this has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
First throw in overtime by Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
A 3 and out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big 3rd down coming.
You got
From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That is just a gigantic interception here in overtime of this playoff game. And now, Charles, all they need is 3 to win it.
That's exactly right, because now one possession, one field goal gets it done. They force a lot of big turnovers in the regular season, Brandon, but none come bigger than that one right there here in the playoffs. They've got a chance to put this one away.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on second down. Barkley, toss play left. Gets past one man. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 143 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This would put them in the NFC title game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Remember, all they need is a field goal here, but the offense still on the field, first and goal. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.